So today this is my prediction video for the seedings in the East and West next year. This is not, I know it's like a playoff bracket, but this is the only way I could like show it basically. So I'm gonna go through and describe it shortly because I don't want to be sitting here rambling, and then y'all can just leave y'all reaction in the comments and stuff like that. Maybe leave a like or a dislike, let me know how bold my predictions are. I'm gonna look back at this when the first season is over. I'm just glad the NBA's back and no more like super teams, just a bunch of duos and stuff like that. But anyway, these are my seedings next year before the playoffs. Now they could shift a little bit, but these are the teams I think that's gonna make the playoffs. Maybe not the exact seeding, it's just like an estimate. And really, I'm just gonna go through and describe the reason really quickly. So the Rockets with D'Antoni, they're always really good in the regular season. I know Russ is like a question mark, but I think they'll get the 1 seed. Now, if they don't get the 1 seed, the Clippers will, because their team's very good defensively and stuff like that. I really would like to put the Lakers like right at the 1 or 2 seed, but LeBron gonna come back with a vengeance this year. Probably gonna sit out some games, I expect, but if he don't sit out that many games and AD stays healthy, they can easily be the 1 seed. I'm a LeBron fan. I want the best for LeBron, but like I just don't see them getting the 1 seed with the Rockets and the Clippers like gunning for that. Because I don't think Kawhi is gonna take a lot of games off this year. They have Paul George and Pat Bev and Harrell and all those guys, some defensive guys. And the 4 seed, I got the Nuggets, just an all-around great team. They could go up or down. The Jazz are a really good team now. They could go up or down pretty much. They're good all around, defensively, offensively. Got a young star in Donovan Mitchell. Trailblazers might be like a 5 or 6 seed. They got, in my opinion, I know this would get shot down pretty quickly, but they got the best point guard in the league in Damian Lillard, and one of the best duos in the league with CJ. Very underrated player there. The Warriors, they got a standard of excellence over there, but with Clay being out, they'll fall down to like a 7 seed with Curry and D'Lo. I think they'll be alright. Then the 8 seed is the Spurs because of Greg Popovich, his greatness, that organization's greatness. They got some good guys over there. They still got DeMar DeRozan and Aldridge, and they got that point guard. I think his name is Derek White. Yeah. But they could easily be a 7th or 8th seed themselves. Now the East, this was a little harder because I don't watch a lot of their games. But I know the Pacers, they did really good last year with Oladipo. If he comes back 85% healthy, I think they can be a top 3 seed in the East, no question. Top 5 minimum. Because they were doing really good. Then with the Bucks, you got the reigning MVP. I think if LeBron sits out a couple games, he will win back-to-back. Giannis will win back-to-back MVPs. I think the Bucks will finish as the 1 seed again. Yes, they lost a couple pieces, but they replaced them. Like, they picked up Robin Lopez and they picked up Wesley Matthews when they lost Brogdon, so they filled the gaps there. Re-signed Chris Middleton to a god-awful contract. And then the Pistons, the 8 seed. I mean, I don't really know at this point. I mean, the daggum Hawks can make the playoffs for all I know in the East. I mean, I just put the Pistons there just because everybody else I got a reason for. Celtics at number 4. They're going to be a good team, not a great team. They got some very good young talent over there, and they got Kemba. I think he's a little worse than Kyrie. I mean, it depends who you ask, but yeah. And I got the Raptors as the 5th seed. They went like 17-5 without Kawhi. They'll be alright, but they won't be nowhere near where they was at. At the worst of the worst, I could see them as a 7th seed next year, but if everything goes right, I could see them being the 5 seed. And then the 6th seed, you got the Miami Heat with Jimmy Butler. I know that's kind of a rough team over there, but I like Jimmy Butler a lot. I might be putting too much stock in him, but I think the Heat can be a 6th seed easily. But yeah, so that's that. With them 2 seed, you got the Sixers. I mean, they got a stack. They got a stack starting lineup over there. They got like Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson. Took the Heat's best young player, because I'm not too high on Winslow. And they got Tobias Harris, Al Horford, and Joel Embiid. I mean, that's one hell of a starting lineup if you ask me. At the 7th seed, I have the Nets, because KD's gonna be out all year next year. I mean, I don't know if I can even put that much faith in Kyrie, but Kyrie, as far as locker room and stuff like that goes, he's worse than D'Lo. But as far as like pure talent, forget all that, the media and everything, Kyrie is 100% better than D'Angelo Russell. Now the Nets finished as a 6th seed last year. I seen them finishing as a 7th seed this year. If Kyrie stays healthy, Kyrie can ball out and get them at the 7th or 8th seed in the playoffs. Anyway, those are my predictions. Comment what you think about them below. As far as the championship goes for next year, the only teams I can think of that could win a championship, like right now, in July, just thinking off the top of my head, no crazy trades happen or anything like that, I got the Clippers or the Lakers winning the championship. Most definitely the Lakers, though. I know LeBron's in his 17th year and things like that. You know, I think this Lakers team is going to be pretty good. We got a bunch of good role players. Quinn Cook, Danny Green, Avery Bradley. I mean, they got a lot of good guys on this team. And you got Anthony Davis. Whether you want to label him as a 4 or a 5, he's the best at whatever position. You can argue with Joel Embiid, but they're both injury prone, so it is what it is. That's pretty much the video.